I disavow you all.
What?
I've taken your love. Now I will take your life. Consider my power in a hollow grave.
Okay, welcome to Blood. I'm Tomovis, and with me is Lord of the Wind.
I live again.
That intro bit took place sometime after 1872. It's never said during the game, but it's in the manual. And based on what's told in Blood 2, Caleb rised from the grave in 1928, so he's been dead for a while.
Nevermore.
I can imagine that might put a crimp on someone's schedule.
Yeah. So this game has a bit of a strange weapons. The first one is, the first gun is a flare gun, and it deals a lot of damage. It kills the zombies and the cultists in one shot, but it takes a moment.
Business.
Right.
You have...
I mean, you know, I imagine a flare gun setting you on fire is a bit of a slow burn.
Yeah. I have to play a bit conservatively at first because the game's difficulty curve is kind of strange. The first few levels are kind of difficult, and then it gets easier.
I see we've got the standby for pre-modern military grenade analog.
Yeah, well, actually, grenades existed in the time this game takes place, but we have dynamite anyway, and it's really good. On the other hand, I used it on rats because I hate rats in video games. And there I crossfaded because I just went back to get health while the zombies burned. Okay, so the cultists happened to drop a shotgun. I've played this a few times for practice and watched the recording a few times, and I'm pretty sure that the way you kill the enemies changes the drops they might have.
Interesting. So there's actually semi-random drops in this game.
Yeah. So
yeah, the only other game that I've played with the build engine that I'm actively aware of is Duke 3D, and you know, in that game they're all like monster-based drops.
Yeah, well,
and then it's just kind of a yes or no.
It isn't completely random, so they of course don't drop things they don't have. But Duke is kind of random if you get like from the pickups the armor or shotgun, and it's kind of a separate roll of dice. There are more rats in the hole, and I'm not even bothering with them.
I'm just waiting for you to just dynamite a rat and get a BFG 9000. That's gonna be great.
Well, that's not, unfortunately, the way this works. So I jumped the gun.
And you're like, oh wow, that would make this game amazing.
Oh, I just missed the secret there. There was those blood stains on the wall, and
I was kind of wondering about that.
You can jump over that lid of the coffin and get a box of flares, but I think you can imagine me jumping over it, so I didn't re-record the first level. And there's a demonstration of the armor in this game.
The saw switch. Okay, that's clever.
Yeah. So, yeah. You can jump in the crematory and get 100 health, and I had the fire armor, so I didn't take as much damage. There's a third armor type that really doesn't have a use in the first episode. So there was a cracked wall, and in fact it has the same crack texture as Duke Nukem. That just indicates that you can blow up things.
Fresh victims for the ever-growing army of the undead.
Right.
In fact, the whole name Chernobyl is not even mentioned in the whole game, but that's the name of the guy who killed Caleb and his friends.
Right.
And the level end symbol is the symbol of Chernobyl.
Right.
I'm not exactly sure where this statement comes from, but
So basically, was he mad at them because he had to fulfill his contract with Disney and participate in Fantasia?
Well, he's mad at them. Oh, I just showed the outfire of the flare gun. It's pretty good, but the one outfire that you're going to see me use constantly is the shotgun because it shoots both barrels at once and it's really good.
Yeah, shotguns versus zombies. That's a children's classic.
Yeah. I'm still not quite picking up that I have a lot of health and a lot of dynamite, but I'm going to realize soon that I don't need to be very careful. To the point that I'm going to make up for not being very aggressive earlier. So here's a lot of dynamite, I hope you like it.
Son of a bitch must pay.
Just bombing the train station.
Yeah. And here I'm trying to throw dynamite at some guys upstairs, but I apparently missed. And here I'm going to miss some more.
The cultist with the Thompsons.
Yeah. The cultists are part of the reverse difficulty curve because the first episode has way more cultists and acolytes are the ones with substance, and they have hit scan weapons, so they deal a lot of damage the instant they see you.
Yeah, hit scan weapons the bane of any FPS player.
Yeah.
On the receiving end, anyway.
Yeah, but I'm gonna pick up a few things before I answer it.
Yeah, I always like to wait until they... Excuse me. I always like to wait for the, 17th ring just to make sure they really want to talk to me.
Yeah. So here's a bar fight. The cultist broke dynamite in a bar fight, but I think shotgun still wins. And that's the bar's jukebox. I can see why they left it off.
I can see why they got into a bar fight.
So
if someone wanted to turn that one on, I'd throw down too.
Yeah. Here I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. I'm trying to use the worst weapons against the enemies that are in this room.
Right.
And burn my butt on the stove.
I like my hands bloody.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a bit paranoid about that the zombies rising up because sometimes they just fall down and don't die actually.
Right. They fake it.
Yeah, well, everything in this game almost anything can fall over, but the zombies just look like they die when they do it.
So it's kind of like everything is operating on Doom Nightmare mode rules.
Well, not quite. They don't respawn actually. And there I was standing still because I thought I had died. But you might have seen me use it a bit, and I somehow ran out.
Right.
Yeah, that's really wasteful actually because most of the enemies die from one shot. And now
it's just such a silly idea. I can't help but laugh at it.
Yeah. So I just couldn't see that life seed and stood still while turning around. I fell off. So just got back to getting it. Oh, check this shot.
Yeah, that's my usual retail experience.
Yeah. You know, when you work at retail, it just kills you on the inside, and you decide to help out your co-workers to get out of the job as well.
Oh ho. I think the only way they could complete the picture is if they actually had targets on them in that little store there.
Yeah. Those are the guys just now that I tried to kill in the beginning.
Okay, this is a funky looking thing. I'm guessing it's our rocket launcher analog.
Yeah, it's the weapon from the Super Secret.
What's it called?
The napalm launcher.
Ah.
I'm kind of being wasteful here because you will get ammo for many levels.
My train.
And here's the build engine being strange about hit detection.
Yeah, that guy was just like not having any of it.
Yeah. Somehow that wall
See,
survived
that
the
one
dynamite.
understood how dynamite works.
Here's the dynamite outfire. It's kind of not useful in combat, but it's good for safely blowing up walls. You know, something that
I mean, dynamite is a demolition tool and not a weapon,
yeah.
properly speaking.
And I'm being paranoid again about the zombie. So give it the food boy.
Well, you know, if something goes down, you gotta make sure to poke it with a stick.
Yeah. And this loops back into the shop, but I think you can imagine it.
I'll endeavor.
Yeah. So I'm going to play on the tracks. And it's gonna be very dark and it's gonna take a while, so I edited it out. You know, I should have seen that coming, so let's just go into the next level.
I was going to say, it's like, did you expect anything different?
You know, that really cracked me up the first time I played this, because you know that you could go there, so of course it has to be a secret. But no, it's just a train. Who could have guessed?
Typically, trains don't make for particularly good secrets. They're a little on the obvious side.
Well, this one has quite a few.
Train.
And here's the coolest being a bit tough. I managed to get a lot of them, but you know,
Yeah,
as a
it was
train,
good dynamite.
there are quite a few bad angles.
That was rough.
I'm going to spaz out a bit because somehow playing build engine in DOSBox just makes me very twitchy. So I'm just going to toss my beaver around. And somehow I lost track of that coolness.
Oh, well, you got 4 people in one blast with a sawed off.
Yeah.
Granted, they all got better, but
I think one of the cultists died, which is... Well, it's not good for 2 shots at... Good enough. Oh. And those cultists with machine guns, they are really bad. Well, they're bad, but they're
yeah, I
bad
saw
for
you went
people.
from like 170 something to like 130 whatever.
Yeah.
in like a quarter second of them shooting at you.
Yeah.
Beast vision, really?
Yeah, this game is a bit edgy, but I think it understands that it's pretty dumb. So I just returned and researched the whole car again because I thought I missed something. And now I'm in a huge fight and about to run out of ammo. So the best choice is to wait for it. Just right there. And blow that guy up with his own dynamite.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah. Way before Resident Evil 4 too.
Then he since decided to join the party.
Yeah, the game has CD music, but it doesn't loop, so let's try that again.
What? What happened? Did you get doored?
Yeah. I know for a fact that the build engine can choose not to crush you with the doors, because I've done level editing in Shadow Warrior, but they just choose not to do that.
Yeah, like, I don't think I've ever been killed by, like, just, like, your stock standard door in Duke 3D. Like, the things that operate by switches that you can't open by hand, yeah, but...
I don't actually remember all that well. I know in Shadow Warrior you can get killed by almost every door. So there I showed up the reflect. Let's try that again. Reflective shots. It's like invulnerability, but even better.
Right.
Whoa. Just me.
You know, that does not have the charm of dead. I'm looking good.
Yeah.
Okay, now that was just unnecessary. Yeah, it was just washing his hands.
Well, there was no sink, so I doubt it.
Well, that's what the wine glass was for. Alcohol is
Yeah.
a disinfectant.
So animal carcasses sometimes have life seeds, the 100 health pickups, but not this time. At least that tenderized the meat pretty well.
Tenderized with foreign objects. Gordon Ramsay would be proud. Hey, kitchen closed, buddy.
I hadn't thought to look behind that door before, so I was really convinced I was going to find something, but no, it was just a wall.
Hey, it pays to be thorough.
Yeah. So there are some secrets in this game that are kind of dumb. They're what go into the super secrets. The one in this level I read about it after I recorded. That it's basically you jump out the window and there's an invisible floor you can walk on.
What?
Yeah. Well, in the first level I also jumped through a perfectly normal looking wall, so...
Like, that's at least reasonable, because it's not the game expecting you to do something that under normal circumstances would just kill you.
Yeah, but there's no indication that it's a secret, so I don't like that.
Oh sure, it's bad, but it's not like sinfully bad.
Yeah. Well, I come dangerously close here to get another stupid death, but at least I didn't walk off the train.
If you had lost to a rat, that would have been that would have been something.
There's the build engine again. I could shoot at the zombies because they were on an upper floor, which in the engine means that they don't exist in the same space.
Right. So about how large are the levels here, like, on, like, an average of what one expects from them? These seem pretty sizable compared to what I'm remembering from Duke 3D.
The levels are kind of big, but don't take more than 10 minutes.
We were shooting that guy while he was moonwalking.
I must stop this train. End of the line.
So did I actually have the cat in some NAM footage, because that was a train wreck. Well, actually, back to Caleb's character. He's very edgy, but he kinda has grown on me. This level in particular, he's kind of capable of having fun, which usually is not the case with ancient characters.
Yeah, he's a tryhard, but at the same time, he's a tryhard who kind of recognizes it and just rolls with it.
Yeah. So this secret is kind of weird. It's from this direction you just have to walk through the flames, and later on in the level you can loop back to it from the other side, and it's very obvious.
This promises to be fun.
And here's the level designer being a dick again. You have 2 cultists on that side and 3 more on the other.
Yeah, like big arrow saying progress this way. 4 dickheads behind you.
Yeah.
I forget, was Heretic build engine?
No, it's Heretic is the
Doom
first one of the fantasy games by Raven Software. Oh, here I have to talk about the swimming pool. They are dicks. They can shoot you from any angle, and you have poor vision in the water. And there are some levels where just like dozens of them fall in the water.
That's obnoxious. Yeah, the sudden heretic question was because like they open you right up next to a body of water.
Right.
And I just saw the water and that just kind of reminded me.
Yeah. Oh, right, that one. Yeah, that's standard
Mimes.
Doom engine.
Oh, what the mime do?
Well, Caleb doesn't like him. I think I'm getting just in character of him.
Okay.
I missed the jump, so I just got to me
Sure.
jumping it right.
Entirely reasonable. Wait a minute, this guy wasn't even the one at the back. The one at the back went over there. Cheater.
So here's me missing a lot in the shooting game.
This is
You'd
better
think
than
that I'd be good
Kool-Aid.
at first-person shooters or the shooting part, because I play them a lot, but no, I miss a lot. Oh, I got the first one. This is kind of tricky. But I got it anyway. Will I get the third? No. This is kind of tricky because the heads can get crushed between the teeth. And that's a bit of a bummer.
This is reasonable. Oh yeah, you get invulnerability. Now you can't leave.
I can be perfectly invulnerable while I'm in that mouth. Now I'm...
See, we've got the stock 3D Realms text on the walls there.
Yeah. No. I was hurrying. Oh, I'm boring for everyone epileptic. Skip ahead.
Oh dear, yeah,
And
I can see why.
I lost it because... Well, I was too slow. There's actually a later reflective shots and while editing this I was like, oh, I should have used that one. Actually, about kickable heads, you can deal damage by kicking heads into enemies, but it's kind of tough.
Right.
I got time to play with you. Ooh, shake it, baby.
Okay, fine.
You know, that was...
I get the reference.
I don't know if that was common. I can think of many games that made jabs at other first-person shooters, but... At least
That's a
some
very
games did.
blatant Duke 3D.
Yeah. Well, in Duke 3D you have the Space Marine, or the Doom guy. Doom guy's corpse.
That's one doomed Space Marine.
Actually, the same church has cultist that kind of looks like cultist from this game, except it's from Rise of the Triad.
Right.
So did you like me miss a lot with the previous shooting gallery?
I have a feeling that your ammo count is going to be hilarious.
It wasn't at least so bad this time. But there was a
Yeah,
trigger
only 14 shells to clear out a couple of wine glasses.
Yeah. You know, the manual states that Caleb was like
I won.
a gunfighter with several kills at the age of 17. And somehow I got stuck in the corner.
Well, you know, that's just something that happens every so
Yeah.
often. I want to see a physician about it, though.
Yeah. Well, we have free healthcare in Finland, so I might as well. And again, I'm being doing figures. I can blame it on the frame rate and poor mouse controlling gear, but the truth is I'm also fast.
To say nothing of the incredibly rude placement of that guy. Jeez.
Yeah. This game is a bit rude, but it gets better about it.
So, the reflective shots, is that projectile bounce only, or does it also reflect, like, melee explosions and whatnot?
At least melee, I haven't tried with explosions.
Okay.
And I would guess that it doesn't at least protect you from yourself.
I would hope so.
But at least this game doesn't have 3 different explosive weapons like Shadow Warrior, where all of them do a lot of damage, and one of them has the biggest explosion I have seen in a game that old. When I was practicing it, or well, when I was first playing it, the most common way for myself to die was to shoot myself with a grenade.
So it's a bit of a proto-Daikatana in that sense.
Alright, I was just wandering around, so I had to edit some out. It was too embarrassing to see myself wander like 20 seconds into train yard, or whatever that place is.
I totally don't need a map and compass while navigating the carnival. Nope.
Yeah. And in this room is also a secret that's kind of difficult to see because it's kind of dark in game. The recording comes up bright, but it's those scratches on the wall that's indicated.
Oh, this is the worst secret.
But you can actually jump over them, but I think Galeb wanted to kill a lot of mimes. He just saw them and couldn't control himself.
Was George Broussard at the head of this game?
I don't know, actually.
Okay.
I don't... I'm really bad with names. So that's the way I usually deal with characters. I'll show them why they are all awful enemies later, but... Oh, here I get lost again. Even so, I'm usually pretty good at this. Here's going to be some platforming in first person. This one isn't mandatory, this leads to the secret exit. The normal exit is just jump in the water and swim through a tunnel.
Right.
And I was unexpectedly competent at jumping.
Was that a piranha?
Yeah, there are going to be more of them later. And this... I don't even call this a puzzle, this is just something you have to brute force.